on the fast break. It's Jay Williams.
Dishing the ball left, dishing the ball right, making the right play at the right time, because that's what guards from Plainfield, New Jersey do. Let's see what they do on the court this evening.
It's time to hoop it up. We are ready to go. And abuses the rim with the big finish.
Oh, that's a great way to make an opening statement. It's about the team that's able to punch the other team in the mouth first. That's exactly what you want to do if you're the road team.
George on the drive, but his shot misses. Hassan Whiteside sends it away. Kicks it around the perimeter to Leonard. Not that time. Lillard to Ken Bazemore. Lillard. Nothing going here on that drive. Tolliver, tough matchup against George. And the finish, slam dunk.
That probably won't be the last time we see a dunk from him tonight. Maybe sometimes you should send a message. Give him a hard foul. Don't let it be so easy.
Fires the three. Jay, he's shaking his head. The guilty party. He knows it's better to be lucky than good.
Or he knows it was just a really bad shot that just happened to go in. But sometimes when the basketball heavens drop a gift in your lap, you take it.
Drive here, but the shot stays out. Bad pass there. Clippers have it. Kawhi Leonard. He's 2 for 5. Not great, but trending. Portland has the ball. And throws it down.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
Oh, he had it. To McCollum. And the basket good at the rim.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
To Leonard. To Paul George. Leonard. They've slowed down the pace. Now 3 on the shot clock. Deep 2 there. Won't go.
Woo! I like that intensity on that play. That's how you actually dig in the dirt and do your job on the defensive end.
Big finish. Full head of steam that time.
I mean, Ed, I get more and more impressed with guys' ability to shift their body. If that's a Euro step, a side step, however they find a way to get through traffic and finish like that. Whew.
Wide open look, won't go. Lillard to Ken Bazemore. Curling inside. Runner here, won't go down. Hassan Whiteside, 2 for 2. That's what you want.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
Leonard, unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Lillard to Ken Bazemore. Bazemore with the slam.
And that transition offense was flawless when guys fan out and actually fill the lanes with a sense of urgency. You heard me correctly, a sense of urgency. You will get a great shot every possession.
McCollum to Lillard. McCollum. His first effort off the mark. The follow won't go either. Leonard. And drills it. Jay, spacing can be a beautiful thing.
I hope everyone here knows the golden rule. Guys, remember, sharing is caring.
Now the Blazers will use a timeout as they'll talk things over here in the first quarter. New blood coming in for both sides. Lillard. Clippers have got it. Strong finish for Paul George.
Had a difficult first quarter. Couldn't really find his rhythm, but you got 3 more left to play.
Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
And cutting hard in transition is one of the most underrated things about this game. The harder you can cut is the more it opens up the floor to make plays just like that.
Well defended, shot no good. If it was anyone else, they'd be back on the bench for taking that shot.
And that's how you make a difference. Every shot that the offense takes, make sure that it has a 10 as far as degree of difficulty.
Ah, missed it. How'd that not go down? And finishes strong. Jay, they've had no answer for this guy.
He's been on fire this first quarter. That's the way you take it right to your opponent. You attack right out of the gate.
Going to launch beyond the arc. And Damian Lillard, right in his wheelhouse, hits the catch-and-shoot three.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
And it's a Blazer rebound. That misses with 2 seconds to go. First quarter's complete. The Blazers have the lead. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Clippers have the basketball. Shot from the lane won't go.
And this happens all the time in this league. Sometimes offensively, you're tired. It's one of those type of nights. You combine that with the fact that the defense is hungry and active and contesting everything, that's why shots aren't dropping.
Can't connect from inside.
And you hate to say this, but this is the reality of the matter. Sometimes it takes guys a little while to warm up into the game. Seems like they finally found their rhythm in the second quarter.
Damian Lillard is going to get 3 shots here. Career 88% from the line. First free throw is good. And he hits the second. And he missed it. 2 for 3 on this trip. Leonard lets it fly from beyond the arc. That's off the side of the rim, short. Lillard has a chance. It's good. That's the guy you want to leave open.
Ah, the element of surprise on multiple fronts there. Well played.
Kawhi Leonard matched up with Lillard. Lets it fly from long range, and Kawhi Leonard buries the 3.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Lillard. 4-3. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
I don't know how he saw his man out in the cut like that, but that was nice.
Williams across the timeline. Trailing by 11. To Harkless. Yusuf Nurkic with the block. Out of bounds the call. Last touch by Yusuf Nurkic. Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. Lou Williams. He's finally on the board. Makes his first shot.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
It's Portland ball. Lillard to Nurkic. Here comes the screen. Fakes, drives to the rim, and scores. That has to feel deflating for the other side.
They really came out and made a statement so far in this first half. Another powerful dunk, but another easy dunk. When are we going to see some defense?
Lillard to Ken Bazemore. Knocked loose. Clippers have it. Shot from it and a put-back slam.
And I got a chance to hear a lot of the conversation at the bench. And one of the things they called out was owning the backboards. Looks like the message is really getting through.
Turns and slams it down.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
To Rodney Hood. Lillard to Nurkic. Nurkic rocking the rim.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
To Williams. Knocked loose. Blazers come away with it.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
Williams into the front court. 9-point margin. Harkless. Blazers have it. Nice pass to set things up. Ferocious slam inside. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
Looks like both teams are making substitutions. Beverly into the front court. Under a minute to go before halftime. Shot by Leonard won't go. McCollum with the basketball. It's an 11-point game. From the painted area, won't go down. To Rodney Hood. Oh, they call the foul, Jay.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
McCollum to Rodney Hood. Here's a chance from long range. Hood when he's open and when he's not. So dangerous.
This is a game of ways. As a defense, you have to recognize that they come and they go. That will not be the case all the time moving forward.
A drive down the lane, but the shot won't go down.
And you see so many players quit on a play after they were beat the first time, but not him. He stayed on his hip, he fought back, and he made the player miss the shot. That's great defense.
Deep three at the buzzer. Yusuf Nurkic tips it. That does it for the quarter, with the Blazers in a comfortable spot. First half, very one-sided. What will the second half bring? We'll find out as we're underway. George can't go down. Smothering defense.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Short jumper won't fall. Paul George to Leonard. The monster stuff. Here on their home floor, they're chipping away.
I mean, does this crowd have a pulse? Are they even alive? Sometimes when you make a play like that, your crowd needs to get you back in this ball game.
To Ken Bazemore. And that'll be out of bounds. Last touch by a Blazer. Leonard. It's good. Defense has to pick things up.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know defensively at times you have to take your lumps. Might be time to adjust the scouting report, though. Start denying him the ball.
Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
The okey doke. Let's see if he'll try that one again.
And look out. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
And he throws it down. Big finish for Hassan Whiteside.
See, Ed, that's what I love. You don't need to conserve your energy. You attack that rim with ferocity. You always set the tone.
The assist from number 2, Kawhi Leonard.
Straight down the middle of the lane. Way to punch it home.
I remember my high school coach said 1 man can't beat 5. Well, I'm telling you right now, he lied. I'm watching it happen in person.
George lets it fly. Won't go. To Ken Bazemore. Throws it down.
An easy 2. Get back on defense.
Kawhi Leonard, defended by Lillard. To George for 3. And the rebound comes down to Portland. Lillard. To Whiteside. McCollum to Lillard. To McCollum from long range. And C.J. McCollum, zero hesitation, knocks down the 3.
It's all about creating space with the dribble. Once you have that gap, you can beat somebody in a variety of ways. He chose a dagger with the 3.
To Leonard. Fires the 3.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul.
Kawhi Leonard is going to get a chance at 3 here. A career 84% free throw shooter. First one goes down. Second of 3 is good. Off the mark. 2 for 3 on this trip. To McCollum. C.J. McCollum. 3 for 6 now.
You know, teams usually shoot higher percentages early in the shot clock. Plus, you take away the legs of the defense. You have to dictate the pace.
Timeout called here by the Clippers as their coach wants to get a word in with his guys here in this 3rd quarter. Leonard.
That's his second personal foul.
Kawhi Leonard is going to get 3 shots here, shooting 66% in this contest. And he connects on the first free throw. Second of 3, got it. 3 for 3, nice. The pass taken away by the Clippers.
You know, Ed, sometimes you're just more ready to play than your opponent. The intensity and the effort is off the charts.
And Kawhi Leonard buries the 3 with a hand in his face.
Man, you making people dance out there? I see you with the footwork.
Lillard. Too easy. Defense has to communicate.
And here's the setup, Ed, down the stretch. From a player who's been in these type of positions, eventually I'm going to hit you with a head fake, and you're going to have to jump considering I just made the last couple of 3s. And that's when I find an easy way to get to the rim or force the defense to collapse to kick out for, guess what, another one.
Jumper's good. Jay, when you break down Paul George, where is he at his best?
He needs to be engaged. He needs to have the ball in his hands. He needs to be needed. And that's the biggest thing for Paul George. When he's the guy offensively and he makes those clutch shots, it re-engages him defensively. And that drives him to be the best version of Paul George there is.
Beyond the arc for 3. How's this for a hot start? He's 5 of 5 from 3-point range.
And I get mesmerized every time I watch him shoot. Great release, up and down, comes down in the same spot every time.
The assist from number 0, Damian Lillard.
George. It's no good. Shots not going down. Lillard to Whiteside. McCollum knocked loose. Clippers have got it. Oh, emphatic slam.
And last year, it seemed like PG really had a difficult time finding that next-level elite PG. No doubt about it, this year, he needs to be playoff P all day, every day.
McCollum And it's Zubats with the rebound. Kawhi Leonard against the Lehigh product. And a throwdown.
I mean, defense, is it that easy? Can I see some reaction after somebody gets an easy dunk? Some yelling, some kind of emotion? I need you to get involved back in this ballgame.
A tough make there for C.J. McCollum. Can't fault the defender on that one. Deep three at the buzzer. He missed his first 4 from downtown. He finally gets a 3 to go.
I'm going to tell you what every shooter thinks after he misses 4 in a row. One has to go in eventually.
It's the Blazers with the basketball as we start the fourth quarter. They have clearly been the better side so far. Jay, that's reflected on the scoreboard.
Well, the cardinal rule in the game of sport is whenever you go into the fourth quarter, it's 0-0. You have to play the game with the scoreboard saying 0-0. And if you can win that game by double digits, then you've done your job in the fourth.
Fires the 3, and Paul George nails it from downtown.
And he is just turning up here in the second half. At first, he didn't seem that engaged. Now, he seems hungry.
We'll get a stoppage here. Timeout Portland as they'll talk things over here in this fourth quarter.
And I've been seeing a lot of barking back and forth between the players and the fans. I actually like that. I think that gets the players more engaged in the game, in particular sometimes when the game seems like it's dead air.
We have both squads set to make some moves right now. Lillard had made his first 3, but that shot off the mark to Paul George. Beverly to Leonard. The Clippers with 4 to shoot. Here's Leonard for 2. Whiteside clears the board. McCollum into the front court. Up 6. Unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
And CJ is a guy that doesn't get the respect that he deserves on a nationwide level. 3 straight seasons averaging over 20 points per game. He's a guy that's automatically in range once he leaves the car entering the stadium.
Strong finish for Paul George.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
Trailblazers take over. Lillard. Clippers have it. That's usually one that he'll knock down.
I love when I see a good contest. You're crowding the player's landing space, which naturally makes him worrisome about turning an ankle on that landing.
Kawhi Leonard. He connects, had all the time in the world. Too easy.
The defender needs to do a better job of forcing a pickup there.
To Lillard. Baseline drive, but he can't finish. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball, but sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
The free throw, perfect. And the lead is up to 7. To Leonard. And that's going to be out of bounds off of George. Time to shuffle things up.
For Portland, number 27, Yusuf Nurkic.
Screen coming. Lillard to McCollum. Oh, he had him there for a second. No good. Oh, it looked like he may have gotten him there.
And one of the most underrated things in this game is quick lateral speed. Good job by utilizing that speed and taking away the lane.
Paul George, 4-2. Add 2 points to the board.
Look at that, calm under pressure. You see a lot of guys rush those. Nice extra move there.
McCollum with the basketball. Up 5. And that'll be out of bounds. Last touch by a Blazer. Looks like some substitutions are coming on in.
Trailblazers, number 44, Mario Hezonja.
It's the Clippers with the possession now. Beverly to George. From the outside, no good.
I'm not sure that the contest on the shot contributed to the miss, but what it might have done is seep into the confidence of the shooter that the next time he might decide to try to drive to the rim instead of settling for a jumper.
Beverly into the front court. His club staring up at an 8-point deficit. And Paul George good on the quick release there.
A lackluster first half performance, but this half, you seem like a different person.
C.J. McCollum, that's good D. Shot no good.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
2 points for Paul George.
Well, you know what the old saying is, when you assume you make a... You know what I'm talking about. You can't fault the D too much there. I was expecting to kick out 3.
Portland's got it. Great pass to set it up. Going to launch beyond the arc. And the rebound taken in by Beverly. Probing the defense. George smothering D. McCollum. And that'll be out of bounds. Last touch by a Blazer. Coach has seen enough. He wants some changes. New personnel onto the floor. Here's Leonard for 2. And he knocks it down. Jay, nice look right there.
There's a natural tendency when you guard a right dominant hand player to send him left. But for a guy who's a good mid-range shooter, that's wrong. His pace dribble is his left hand. Force him to go right and know that the chances are higher of him trying to drive and attack the rim. That's knowing the scouting report.
Lillard, it's been a good night from beyond the arc. He's 5 of 6 from deep.
It's called room and rhythm, Ed. If you don't crowd him defensively, you allow him to have room, he will find that rhythm from behind the arc.
Little R&R has never hurt anybody, Jay. Just inside the arc, at the buzzer, and the Clippers able to clear the board. Now the Clippers call a timeout. They trail by 2. And the question, do they look for the tie in overtime? Or do they go for it all with a 3? It's the Trailblazers who get the victory as they win a close one by 2. That does it. For my partner, Jay Williams, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. As we say,